Watch liberal sellout Joy Reid try to defend inappropriate books being allowed in schools.
The question I'm asking is, what is the expertise that you have and other Moms for Liberty advocates have to decide that a book, an award-winning book like All Boys Aren't Blue, isn't appropriate for students to read? What
a tragic story of a young man who's anally raped by his adult family member. So you have pedophilia. Joy, you said you'd let me answer, so
sure.
I'm going to answer
Please
for
do.
you. In what context is a strap acceptable for public school? That's my question to you. Tell me what the context around or the rape of a minor child by a teacher.
Hold on a second.
No, wait, we're talking about public school.
One moment.
All right.
So now you've asked me questions.
Sure.
I'm going to answer it.
Okay.
Well, who is the main character? What's the name of the main character in All Boys Aren't Blue?
You're asking me right now.
You just gave me very specific information about this book, so you're presenting yourself as somebody expert.
It's the gentleman.
Hold on. Who's the main character in the book?
The main character is the author.
What's his name?
George, I believe is his first name.
Because you're giving me very specific information that is.
You're asking me to remember the name of an author.
You
the
just
name
remembered
of the author
very
doesn't
specific.
Joy.
Here's my
We're
question.
talking about
Here's my question.
You didn't answer my question.
No. I'm going to answer.
Great. I would love to hear that.
Absolutely. Well, I'm interviewing you. You're not interviewing me. So let's just make sure it's a conversation.
Okay, great.
So what I'm saying to you is that as you are not an expert in this book,
I don't have to be an expert to know that dildos aren't appropriate for public school. I mean, let's get real.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Yeah, completely ignore the question and ask some random bullshit back when you're called out. You don't have to be an expert to know what a book is about. I don't have to be an expert to know Harry Potter uses a wand. Expert also meaning she read that book multiple times, and through her weird, creepy smiles, I don't want to assume she has some weird shit going on, but she's acting very weird.
I personally am putting children in harm's way by dressing up in a wig, by wearing a heel. I personally am putting children in harm's way by reading them a book.
Make sure to tell them which book. There have been thousands of queer books taken out of school, which promoted pornography and more.
In a wig. I personally put children in harm's way as someone who is beautiful and stunning and likes to be happy and likes to, hold hands with a boy.
Stop it. Get some help.
I just like to feel comfortable in my skin, so I just wear whatever I want. And especially during big events, I like to just dress how I feel.
He should wear an electric helmet and sit on a wooden chair too. That'll make him extremely comfortable in his skin.
Alright, well you do think men can get pregnant?
Yeah, I believe that trans men can get pregnant. I'm trying to get pregnant right now and I'm a trans man, so yes.
Here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
I, as a gay person, only want the worst for people. Hello.
You don't find that suspicious?
J. Trump is now President of the United States. President of and Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away for the inaugural
great honor to be able to introduce
Embarrassing.
for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I got misgendered at work on Wednesday.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
By someone that has been corrected.
No way. You got misgendered? With that haircut? There's no way.
Your mom say you have to be LGBT? No, I think she's what I want to be, but
Go ahead, Lex. Go ahead. Keep talking. Say what you're saying.
My mom doesn't matter if I am gay or lesbian or any of that. She doesn't care. All she cares about is that I'm a part of it. And if I'm not a part of it, she'll try to convince me to join it.
What are you saying right now?
Facts.
That I would convince you to join what?
The LGBTQIA+.
Disgusting!
That kid ain't lying, and the mother looks guilty as hell when he says that. The social services need to be calling for her.
A woman.
What is it? That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb question.
What is a woman?
I don't understand why everything in this world has a definition apart from the word woman.
It's not a trick question.
Who identifies as a woman?
You can't answer the question with the question. Yeah, define the woman without saying woman.
It's a social service.
The college kids of America going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt who think it's a trick question when you ask them what a woman is.
A social role, but yet a woman is always born with long hair, a vagina, is normally smaller in height, has a higher voice, doesn't get as hairy as a man when they grow older, and has literal eggs inside her body. Also, born with XX chromosomes, but no, it's all fake. It's just a social construct, guys.
What is a woman?
Oh. A woman is somebody who presents as our social conception of womanhood.
So
and
you
acts in such a way.
So Pixie, just can you answer that question without using the word woman or womanhood?
It's because basically it would be a functional definition. So as a society, we have an understanding of what woman is.
What is that?
Man.
Yeah, that's basically.
I am a man.
Well done.
Can
you elaborate?
XY chromosomes.
Okay, but the problem with that is that I didn't check your chromosomes before coming in here and calling you a man, and you didn't check my chromosomes before coming in here.
Or genitals.
Or genitals, calling me a woman.
So.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it.
But let me just play this out. So first of all, you can't give me a definition without using the word woman.
That's a functional definition. Yeah, sure. Do you know what functional definitions are?
I'm very well aware, and you should have a functional definition for the most important question in civilization, right? Can you give me an objective, a functional, utilitarian, any sort of biological definition of what a woman is?
It's a person who performs a set of social roles that are typically associated with feminine characteristics, but not necessarily, because there are even cis women who fall outside of this, and we still consider them women nonetheless.
Do you think anyone can become a woman?
Yep, but not anyone will.
Okay, so then at what point do they become a woman?
It will depend on where they are in their gender transition for the most part.
Does it require drugs to become a woman?
No.
Personally, I think it's a mindset. It's a spiritual energy. It's the vibe that you give off. You know, like
the vibe.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What is a woman?
Can you skip me?
We'll come back to her.
I am a woman.
That's the best answer.
I'm a woman.
What is a woman?
Like, I don't.
A woman is someone who identifies as a woman.
What constitutes as a woman is the energy that you give off and that you want to put out into the world.
So if being a woman or a female is a mindset, can your age also be a mindset? Can you just say, I feel 14, which is a classifiable mental condition, by the way?
Yes, I know people that act way younger than they actually are, and they love acting way younger than they actually are. And I know people that...
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
You know, like act way older than they are, and they, you know, and they pride themselves in that.
But if your identity is an energy or a feeling that can change, why would it be wrong for a 35-year-old to say he's 14? Therefore,
because he's not.
But then how is someone who has male parts a woman if he's not a woman?
That's two different things.
It's
Why?
different because
It's
you
a
can't go
mindset,
back
isn't
in
it?
time.
Your age isn't a mindset.
Yeah.
I mean,
but then why is your sex or your gender a mindset and your age isn't?
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
You're disrupting traffic, idiots. You can't do that. That's against the law.
Wildin', I'm not my car, bro. Get away from my car! Get away from my car. I have a daughter in Brooklyn! Don't touch him! Get in your car! Get the out of the way! Get out of the way! Go, go, go,
Yes, let's all protest oil while standing in the middle of the streets and letting the cars run for longer and preventing people from getting on with their days. That'll make them like us.
If 1 through 17.
Do you need a break for a second?
Yeah, it's not helpful.
So I don't think that this is going to be helpful to what we're doing here today.
Yeah, this is
we
a little
really
bit
want to
adversarial.
We would like to keep a really calm environment, and these debate type of questions are not going to be helpful to anybody.
Not here to debate.
I'm not trying to.
So we are going to respectfully ask that you don't be asking these types of questions, and if you choose to continue to do so, we'll just continue to let the people know that you're choosing to interview, that's what you are doing here.
Huh?
Okay, so that's completely up to you. If you continue to do that, we're just going to inform everyone that seems to be your purpose here, is to kind of debate these questions. None of us here are experts on the statistics. We're just showing our support for something that we care about, right?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be adversarial or anything.
Sure, but it's something it gets us.
Like
I was just saying, like, I'm not personally counting that or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, some people would say that, but then I'm saying you have to also have to exclude infants. So it has to be between, you start the age
and
at
what
1.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is we're not here to debate that, and
Sure.
it's not really an appropriate question to be asked.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
And just like that, we wouldn't have to deal with any more liberals. We wouldn't have to fight, argue, cancel people. We just need an old man with principles, morals, and a...
I have a PhD in digital feminist activism.
So in order to fight the patriarchy, you took on a shitload of debt so that you now have to spend the next 40 years being essentially a slave to your male bosses, doing everything they tell you to do, just so that you could pay it back. Yeah, that's a feminist moment right there.
We fucking got him.